this is STARISH with another episode thoughts for Uta no Prince-sama, Maji Love Revolutions, and this is for episode 10. Of course, getting into this episode, really had no idea what to think because with the past, with basically all the episodes until then, it was a pretty easy guess because they're all kind of tied into a single, pretty much a character single release. So you knew that, these characters were going to have an episode about them on like such and such week, but with that we kind of ended it all with Reiji's kind of character spotlight episode. So coming into episode 10, wasn't exactly sure what we got. In a way, we kind of got what would be the standard episode 8 of like the past two seasons, where we have Haruka going off somewhere and basically kind of doing something that helps move the story along, though it doesn't quite follow the same, trajectory of those episodes, because even though she does go off somewhere, it's only with a Quartet Night, and it still feels like there's missing elements for the storyline for the second half of this season, but it kind of feels like with this episode things are kind of more or less getting set up for that to actually happen. But yeah, like I said, with this episode, Haruka kind of goes off on basically a trip with a Quartet Night, on the request by Shining Satome, so she can go ahead and write their song that they'll use as their, their performance for the Triple S competition, which we learn is going to be a concert. So I guess we at least have an idea of what the final episode will probably be about, with I'm assuming STARISH will end up competing with the Quartet Nights at this concert, or somehow both of them doing this concert at the end. So either way, we're getting a concert kind of like finish, I would assume, much like we got with season 2. But yeah, in this episode it's about Haruka trying to figure out what kind of song to compose for the group. What's actually really nice is that we do see Quartet Night really working as a group, which is definitely something we have not seen much of, because, that was the whole thing with Quartet Night, was the fact that they tended to be more like individuals that every once in a while did something as a group, while after meeting like STARISH and Haruka, they've actually started to become like a true group and do more as a unit. And also you can kind of tell that their, bonds as a group has definitely grown a bit more, just with the fact that, they do kind of want to work together. Which of course is quite the change. And the fact that, they figure out how to do that as well in this episode. With of course Haruka's help with her idea of like, for the song, is to try to combine, all their interests and passions together to create something. And that seems to kind of help, bring them together in general. And thus, of course, we get the song at the end for them. But yeah, it also kind of gave us like little moments between the characters, kind of understand the dynamics a bit, other than, everyone shunning Reiji when he gets kind of carried away with his positiveness. Which is also kind of like an interesting like element for this group, is the fact that Reiji is just so positive and everyone else is a little bit more on the negative side. In a way, it kind of feels like he has to be so positive to kind of balance everyone else out. But also in this we got to see pretty much Ranmaru and Kamu kind of fighting a bit, and which is no surprise, but we definitely get that established that they tend to clash quite a bit. Also get to see Maru cooking and find out he's actually pretty good at it. So, it's great, these just little moments to kind of flesh out the characters a little bit more. Of course, before Haruka finishes her song, she does get the chance to pretty much get bothered by everyone, which of course is just kind of a fun scene, just because it seems kind of weird in the fact that she has like all four of them kind of visiting her, one right after the other. For some reason I can definitely imagine them doing like rock, paper, scissors or something as they all come to like see her, and they need to figure out who gets to see her first and talk with her, because it is basically one shows up, leaves, and another one immediately comes in right after. But it's kind of in those talks that she kind of brings up the whole fact that she wants to write a song that, kind of brings them together. And it definitely works. But yeah, it's a really nice episode, especially since, in general, we haven't seen too much of Quartet Night. So this definitely kind of helps fix that a bit. Of course, at the very end, though, we see the scenes of, like, Ringo basically watching TV, and, they're trying to figure out, I guess, get the word on the street about what they think about the Triple S competition, and discover that a lot of people are actually wanting STARISH to be in it, and the fact that, STARISH right now is actually pretty popular with the general public. So I think that pretty much kind of sets things up for, STARISH actually having a chance in this competition, and I have a feeling that's basically going to be like the main plot for the next episode, is figuring out how they're going to go forward with that. Oh, and of course we do get like a little scene of STARISH mixed in with this episode, which is just them, kind of talk about the fact that Haruka's gone to, write this song for Quartet Night, and of course I'm wondering, why they haven't been put up as like competitors yet for the Triple S song competition. And kind of decided that maybe, they're still lacking something, and because of that, they might as well just try as hard as they can with whatever they can currently do, and hope that, that will be enough. And, like I said, from that last scene of the episode, I think it's a pretty good guess that that's basically going to be the plot of the next episode. And honestly, I really can't wait to see that, because I feel like when that finally starts off, we're finally like kicking off this, this season plot line in full, finally, after going through all the like kind of character episodes. So really looking forward to that. Kind of hate that I have to wait an entire week now for episodes, but on the other hand, I'm just kind of really happy that I'm caught up and getting everything as it comes out. So I guess with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel, leave a like or comment. Until next time, bye!